wa mankwa wo se a edem ne kekawa bia enhu ato ye ne anopay. We need to be rejoice and renew in the day the Lord has made. Anopay what dialogue show dwumadi eso no se de ye no de bia no ye de wiem sakremu sem ebebre wo sanso ena donhwere de na ye de anim se de wiem sakremu sem tie no ye de mawo ewia na afi ye de motivation enso abre wo ye wi sa na agudi mranche enso abeje adwa na obo so abesom ye ewa agudi ekwan so isan say all work no play Miss Jacket door boy ye wi sa na CJ Winters the entertainment kakra e wo so atimi abre wo ensembe de twagwo ye interviews ahodo kakra beye ewo dwumadie eso sanso na intellectual discussion e bekoso enti dwumadie ni very very packed and ye de brewo efri sa breko inse no nkro ebebo apa wonsima no adue no abusia me di e de kwame abo akuda nkwamwa obeti afrem e komodo I am your host with the most and I am your moderator efri sa breko inse no nkro bebo apa wonsima no adue no na me de dwumadie ebre production team no e na joda fresh working Monday obi aye krado e ye na form de se dwumadie de betimi aduru asomo na watimi enjoy show no papa yemfasida ema de asida eseno isa so kenka chokonkoro nyankopon kase ye no eyi na di ede cho some 104 osemi nyankopon no wahya han sa atade no watro so center matam na se edu adwumra abo no magina pie kopon ma no aduane wo nsem ode mo betase na eme o mkra na sade eche a wo mutubutu omatu ma nipa friko wo nyuma so no nyuma ho kosi sade besan asa abiemu enti anopai nyankopon pe so wo sebi no mienu nyina eba yenwuma so yemfasida emfa emma no na edema nyina so enkosi enti ye gidi for kaseja wo so di ho ti wahini mra de ope enye ho wasase so se de osro aja ma me dada aduane fa me fom so fa chem se na me de che wo mo fom me fa me nko so hwem na yi me firi musom na wo na ahini ni tumi ene en monyam eye wo de da na ya Jesus say amen enye ho na eye ho se ya na aye de pentano pay yenko hye ye hu kran de abrena nyina no ya na no mpanifo akaka e de ato ho e de acha ye no na abrena nyina ya kaka ye ho e wo besa sisan kofa ye chi enu ti de se dru amanfo so ade ya kai ya no enti my yenko na enkoji the pledge no emra by the power bestowed on me as a moderator I duly declare say that pay yenkoji the pledge emra.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
And ye pledge and Emma. Ma yam kohese de wiemu sakrem sam de be ya fa don hwe na ye di anim no ye wie ni sa na fe yaba na ya be motivate ho ene anopai na ene de hwe se de wiemu sakrem sam de be ya afa don hwe na ye edi no ne hunu se ebo kakra ewo wiem Ghana afana ba bebre no ano ebo ewo ho aropai kaka babia sutade ewo yempo ano no afi babia kwa ye bretu mepo ene lutan ewo no eho nso ebo kakra ewo wiem ede emaye nanso eda no ekwadi mu no awia ebediti ede amaye amawia abo ye hwede mu se ebo kakra ba besanka wiem emiambia baabi enkankan na ya nafo efom no evite awia bobrem ekonnwumrem ye hwede mu se enso kakra ebetimi ayi diti ama nso agogo kakra ede amaya na wakai enso ahye nso sada aropai ye fo bia bi di se aflawo enkrai ka so Cape Coast akware ye zim ho kofodi achimoda kuma so obo asetakwa sehwebe kwa critical kintampo gos so nyane ena tachimaya anopai ebo kakra na murukum kakra ewo wiem ejina habo bupai aduesia ene na aduanan eso 40 to 60% ena eye murukum na ebo kakra ewo wiem anopai ya ho hye no osusu produce no gina free 21 ekosi 24 degrees Celsius we abobrem no we ability ed amay omanfo Cape Coast ed takwality ye obetimi anya nso sanso na ezim eka ho no so ejina habo pay aduana 40% the chese nso ebetimi atoto ewo sampotebo achimoda ed the portable babi de setakwa nso so betimi anya nso eho no ejina 30 to 40% say nso kakra ebe gugu ede abom ewi abom na ho hye be peja anopa isusu pro bi edu ha wakofo from Monday to Friday a sikai entwa no obi edu ha wakoba bi anaso nam kofo from Monday to Friday on polida it be sa besi ba ho no ko si bi asiri so ana de ebesiri so a untimi nko wadim de biara da and the production team they catch on that pay say focus on the goal not the obstacle and pay we did the catch war say na watch me gina be koyie e de amafa akoma pa sha ase e fa akoma pa enante na de ma gina be kosie e de amaye sa e de kanu de arope ensem be ho agudi enu ante de ba be jedwa na wa be some wa agudi e kwan so enra Accra Hearts of Folk efrin cry ekoti Kumasi Asante Kotoko etwa de kapel baako 10 against 11 Hearts of Folk bomb who bode pa hey pressure upon pressure there so wutimi gina no etimi eka baako to Kotokofo atram e bra na obo 10 against 11 e de ma ko so ye e de ma Hearts of Folk na obo be di do kro kama amanfo fufu so essay but the gina budo it is the beauty of the game enti and then agudi ebu antie no osi ahede de mu tidibisi gina ebeba uni bi se kokwa akuafo nsem de eguso eka yebedi mu kobo e de amaw afen so teacher unions ahodo ba ese nine eco strike it means something to say TUGH afen 2 agfo and a 2 sagfo eka ho ansana utag chese nsem se bebre National Labour Commission according junction from court to say two and two side no work who now strike na corner for kwam into obra obisa bra djuma afi so oya teacher training association na wo so so nkomo e wo ho a obo kan sabidi atro teacher for mpedi for say enkomo no e wo ho bebre ye bedi nkomo e de amo agudi e ba ntia de ba no ba je adwade wi a ye besa ba na afi nkomo ho nyina so ye de abeto de bidi e de kwame abo akuda nkomo a obeti afrem e komo do you host with the most and your moderator ye ba sisia.
Yamwa kwa babla sunre ko soro sports and up in barbeche ewo Netu TV the dialogue so say A to Z about sports de ko so Ghana Africa we are seeing na no barbeche and na pay live on Facebook live on YouTube and Netu TV GH from you see and na pay e be sha se de fi ye female U20 national team as from the Black Princess team no na every Uncle Mo a return game against South Africa. We World Cup Basto of Poland and a qualifiers no egusi across so like about a week ago Accra or more able 2-2 against South Africa. So we can do let's talk about the return game. Good news is that Yeni Amano could win the game no by a goal to nil. About moment to me a progress the next stage of the qualifiers. I heard me say you're more against Uganda in May. Inti yom for Ghana qualify for the U20 female World Cup Basso Poland. Nenra and a team will do a year Kutuka International Airport from a year South Africa. Therefore, ye President about Senra or more to me kwa ye Jumano weekend day. Nanya Wadama, so I will do fee as you know. That is a year the Black Princesses for you. Away from that, let's talk about Ghana's Super Clash and Ra. Nenika na kono Kumasi big game has a folk ekufisi Kobia Asante Kotoko Kumasi return fish abekea back in November last year Kobia Beshe has they go to know and now has correspond here with the same goal no so on screen now here bra has you know a touch down a walk Kumasi I just not just say am I ready for the action and not and run ever swell on screen. So this is a year Continental Club says across of Kenra or more a touchdown El Kumasi. So more teammates and now opponents Asante Kotoko Sona who say na almost easy the fee or more bass more and guarantee team bedu line up no any so enra has any Kobia Elani up a strong man for the game. Inti Hassim decided say Capito Benjamin Asai will be in the posts. Ali Muhammad, Kevin Osesibi, Mauli Wayo, Martin Kakari, Emmanuel Mankwa, Muhammad Hussein, David Upon Afrane, Hamza Isa, Abdul Karim, and Baba Ademo. And host team Kobia Asante so a parody of Warriors no Mohamed Kamara, Samba O'Neil, Saka Dauda, Hubert Jewu, Henry Ansu, Patrick Esiedu, Albert Amwa, Lord Amwa, Walid Fuseni, Dogo Yakubu, and Prince Bedu. So these are players are two teams no a parody for the big game no na e was a koso e Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium. So after the say action e koso they hear pan football how go no ebeba. So baba demo and there was a free kick and you two bonus. So now say ohiko wi mu na omaniti no adwuma ma go ne ba nti rasha wada ma how no so screen now no how na has of team no enya this important goal no a say man focus say goalkeeper Muhammad Kamara before be fit goal line mu no e was so team steps na we take say na be ya the ball to a chia engo hardwin by now has from just now omenia brepa. In fact game no was an end-to-end action. As yes remember partner am tigina here it game na koso na has player Amankwa pick up a red card. It was in fact a 2 bookable offense, which is a 2 yellow cards, and finally only a red card in that game. It has a ball almost 56 minutes of the game, 10 against 11. That's how we saw a buyer Amankwa picking up that record. So referee Daniel Lai now saw the game in Abanawi and also the Obojuma. In fact, top notch. One of the finest referee I Ghana say. Referee Daniel Lai. And you want to say, just ended AFCON. Or handle top game, semi-final game. What I say? And say, Lai de wa being brutal. It's a nice no game no to me na match we pay after game incident BNC. Unlike the first leg in a course on Kaya. You give na simple now by now then there if you as you game one was satisfied with how game no every year na has fans no there na omoma game no na e more than na kono hwe how na has team no supporters no ebojo so say yes ekoyepa enti benyima na sare na ye man of the match because of Okipu clean sheet the saves the ball control how na ojinja fans no Nina play role or just say he was the capital not the near him they not oriented. That's been given a sorry for ya na has supported sense no it making sure say ma agrono nika and rather not you love Ghana Premier League. This is why I love my GPL. Our own. This is our own. Rather we show screens no and your fit come up and say no has no etima ko je 3 points no e dey bankra you game na was say coach Seneca so yenti Didi Dramani coach Hasselhoff after the game yenti Didi Dramani head coach for Hasselhoff.
It is important that we continuously manage him and then we need to understand what we're doing in our club. It is not about doing something for someone to appreciate. It is for us to continue to do something, things that will help us, things that will keep our players in the better shape. He has nothing to prove to someone that he's the Blasters #1 or Ghana #1. We just have to know how to manage him in terms of his workload. So sometimes we try to deload, and we have capable hands also. So for me, that is the standard we expect him to.
Now this win has actually seen you
describe his performance.
Big Dramani and now just say being my side edwano oye da he has also people be actually be until that say Big Dramani for you kotoko coach and interim coach Prince Owusu and could you no expect yenti coach no.
They did their best. They kept on fighting even to the end, but just a mistake from the goalkeeper cost us all this. So
of course now you played 56 minutes of the game 11 against 10.
Right.
Why did you not change the system to have more men up front? Because a lot of people were asking.
We did. I think we did this year. We put 2 men at the top and then 2 on the left and the right. We did that one. I think you didn't recognize it.
Of course. But how would this impact your title ambitions? Because if you are one game, you close the gap.
It's making it very, very difficult for us. We need to fight very, very hard before we can get that title ourselves. They did their best.
All right, so Prince Owusu and I had and the entire technical team of the Black Stars, number attendance. Just say of the head coach Akufo-Addo to ne technical advisor Shifa to the Black Queens head coach now, Kim Lass. And he is a member of the technical team. He was there. Desmond Ofer was there. Fred Achi. These are Blasters technical team. Today say Ghana super class ne kwaswa. Not only option be there say some call. They will say yes, ya grown also no. Economy. You know, about full-time results of a year match the 22 games are of course weekend na how games no every year Ghana Premier League GPL full-time results. Right. Into on screen on all the results about up weekend the GPL. So Columbia lose 1 against Hasselhoek. Hawkeye Enya 2-1 win over Nations of Sea. Dreams lose 1 against Kerala United. Go Stars. Eshe Holy Stars 3-0. Oblaks Eshe Samates 1-0. Rekum Chelsea Enya a 2-1 win over Hearts Lions. Then Bichim Enya 1-0 win over Young Apostles. These are results about up now 3 year Ghana Premier League match day 22 akwasu sufa Ghana hasi. Now yen call Europe me enjoy some highlights of games across naturally here. FA Cup in England, Chelsea nya win, Arsenal nya win, Liverpool nya win, City nya win. Then elsewhere in Spain, okay, Madrid nya win weekend against Sociedad and then basketball game. Then in Italy, Inter nya win over Juventus, Napoli, and Roma able 2-2 in Germany, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Evinum games. We enjoy some highlights of event games across naturally here. Na yemetwas. Medium. And you're only right to
before half-time, he struggled to get involved in that 10 roll. Not now. That's a heck of a hit. And in swinging Neil, post, and it's in. Must have got a touch off someone. Maybe a bit of Ural Hatto, maybe a defender. Doesn't matter. 2-0. That's a great use of the body from Liam Delap here. Estevão, 3-0. Well, the young Brazilians got it, but Liam Delap deserves a whole load of credit for that. Excellent. Tie over with half an hour to play. This is perfect for Rocinha and his Blues. He needed a goal, he's got one. And well done, Liam Delap.
Gakpo, McAllister. Kirkes will get there. Lovely ball, goal for Liverpool. Scored by Curtis Jones. Marvellously made by Milos Kirkes. Gakpo. Salah. Szoboszlai makes a brilliant run. Szoboszlai, fantastic goal. A stunning Liverpool goal. Once again, the finish is supplied by Szoboszlai. Wonderful turn. Kadioglu left in his weight. Salah goes again, he's beaten him again. Now he wants a penalty, and he's going to get a penalty. Through sheer persistence, Mohamed Salah was not to be denied. Marvellously taken penalty by Mohamed Salah. I think had it been tighter with a Simwalbe. Cody Gakpo's travelled a long way with the ball here now. Now can he pick out the right pass? It's a lovely ball. It's Ngamoa.
Offside.
Well, it's a marvellous finish by Rio Ngamoa. And he was trying his best to stay on side, but it's another one.
A Harry Kane penalty always means but one thing in the Bundesliga: another goal for Bayern. They're 80th in the top division so far this term, and Kane's 25th in the Bundesliga has yet to miss a single penalty. Here's Kane again. And Kane's shot! It's another double for Harry Kane. And they keep on coming. He scores multiple goals in a game in the Bundesliga for the 22nd time in 85 matches. And Kane now on to 26 for the season to match the pace of Lewandowski's remarkable 41-goal season in 2021. Kim for Kane. Kane, what a pass! Diaz clear. It's Luis Diaz from the angle, Backhouse with the save. One back here though here for Schmid for Werder. Now open space to move into for Felix Agu. It's Agu. And still, Agu's shot is their best moment so far in the first half. Here's that deeper position now for Senalina. The cross, and held on by Grul off the post from him.
They did, as they started in the first half, a great ball in there.
Instead it's Riasson. It's a good ball in and a free header. And the man in red-hot form, Seru Girassi, strikes again. The winner against Heidenheim, the winner against Wolfsburg, and an early opener here against Mainz. It's Dortmund who lead early.
It's a healthy lead, like you said.
Yeah. I think we can call him favourite. Is Bayer. Girassi still going. All a bit messy from Mainz. Riasson. Goalkeeper struggling to get there and forced in by Maxi Bayer. Dortmund making a statement here. Coming up against one of the league's in-form teams. And they are wiping the floor with them early on here. Maxi Bayer doubles Dortmund's advantage. And came flying back in the closing minutes. It's a lovely turn by Amiri. And he's done well again, Lee. And here is Silas. Big chance here, and he puts it wide. Massive opportunity. Didn't do a lot wrong at Stuttgart, Silas. He just ended up with a fair few players ahead of him in the pecking order. Players have been in terrific form. That's the ball through for Widmer. It's Sylvan Widmer. And the whistle does go.
It's not close in the end. He's not coming out quickly.
And that energy and that drive has really been harnessed by Niko Kovac. Riasson's ball in again, and there's another one. Seru Girassi with his second goal of the night, and it is another Julian Riasson assist. A hat-trick of sorts for the Norwegian.
Key beginning to make his mark in Nerazzurri colours. David in the middle. Kalulu delays the cross. McKennie delivers. David and Cambiaso sneaking in out of nowhere. And the name on the score sheet twice at both ends. That of Andrea Cambiaso. Dimarco with the corner. Thuram, it's saved by Di Gregorio. And somehow it's caught the post and stayed out. Into desperately unlucky, but great goalkeeping from Di Gregorio. Miretti, Bastoni intercepts. Was he caught by Kalulu? He was. It's a second yellow card for the Frenchman, and Juventus are down to 10. That's the contact. Does that warrant the second caution? Did Bastoni go down too easily? Draw your own conclusions. Cambiaso, great run this. Still going Cambiaso. Wonderful work from him. And McKennie now. Didn't go for goal. Still a chance, saved by Sommer to deny Miretti. McKennie again. Juventus with a host of chances. Dimarco. Esposito! This is his biggest goal so far in Intercolours. The golden boy Pio Esposito making his mark in the Derby d'Italia. Locatelli away from Zielinski. This is Bremer. McKennie now. Locatelli! It's astonishing. The Juventus captain pulls an equaliser out of nowhere. Zielinski, he can strike them! Zielinski brings the house down.
Mancini, Zaragoza, Marlon! What a start for Roma! And Marlon just can't.
These are games circles weekend, the pure but event. And we are paid as a part of the sports segment here on the 2TV, the dialogue. So, you can buy any about CJ Winter Sawaha or the entertainment news ehia pa was no uhu bi ehwe bi no na say on e ba be cha no pay it has no time match.
Ebimo ADR hono na ebimo so any AJ na say the beef no I nationwide beef and ya ma akoko over the weekends na they are no emo shemo drew anything I no pay oh ya keka ni na bobo mu there was a what there was so hwe ni nyina no entertainment me the bro on the dialogue. Mama watching. I'm all kwaba. See the winter sending me tea. Abewana na medaswa meye virgin. I hope so. We all know. By now, we all know that CJ Winters is a virgin, and there's nothing we all can do about it. Now, and somebody I'm not sure if you guys are ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for today's, story. You're not ready. Hey, I'm on. Abusia and somewhere never come you be doing come no why you should guess and know what we surely going to talk about. You see Papa a Russian guy now right, so Russian man saga, most of you boys will do worse. Shatawale and Nanwato Sasenimo, and the Russian man took advantage of the vulnerable girls. He is a criminal. Ola Michael so Akebi. Now, Prophet Kumchacha so say the ladies in Russian man secret filming are cheap. Now, one of the victims, ladies, they back on so Ababekasa, so we'll be hearing from her as well. And the late support 1 week celebration also I'll be talking about that one also. So these are the topical stories that today I'm sharing with you on the entertainment segment. So let's start with that of Shatawale. Shatawale etremwa asemba obia kebiye na make say asem sia obia ye na nusu nyansani asem sipe obia ye na nusu nyansani omo asem na to omo no sebi omo no omo ye agimifo na ye ya kanyina na ye nyansafo until say asem be to no uye nyansani pa obia ye nyansani pa na Shatawale asema o kan say mo kasa boy si amo kasa girls see ye pe mo krampo a mo mpene mo sorry a mo betwe mu saa na mo mpene na mo de ye fa ha to we ma me fa me ko ha say Russian guy buy your car say hello, how are you are beautiful, come with me now. I'm the John say munya isana ya mo me ma ne krampo aka mo be ya ma na aburo sa abusuya say all the asemi akwakoto Twitter formally Twitter into say I'm not X it's on your screen. Don't say nobody should say Ghanaian women are cheap. It's disrespectful because most of you boys here do same or even do worse. When you see white men or foreigners, get out with a hypocritical talks. Not sure I'm a sign count. Or also there another one account, okay? So I sign the back home. So I say recording someone without their consent is illegal. That's what we need to be focusing on, and not our beautiful Ghanaian girls. I love how Shatawale has come up with this one, because at this very moment, these ladies, they are not in their right states, okay? Emotionally, physically, mentally, they ain't okay. enti chetawale say mu ayenye ye ho na ye mo boys yi kra ka mo be ye kra ma na abrosa mo de mo hu awrofo a asida mo kwakohye nyankopon no sa time we in time I was so the be criticize obi o it is time I was so ka bibi arechiche sawarechiche wodi pa ho arechiche sembi e de che enkofo asabi ato no na dia branch ne ye no e ade a enyi eno na wose ye ma ya adwen koso se oba film obi abra nipa no e ma wo ho kwan ye abusia I hope so this one we all are going to learn from it so many diverse ways o film obi and I say we record we obi reading komo na say o recording nipa no without nipa no knowing say you are recording him or her na say kwa bontia the person can sue you whenever also aboka e dia na wonye sika ntia na akwa dance wam enti enyema bi nim wo ho a we should be very cautious of it o video obi and I say o record obi without the person's consent me pa cho obetimi akwa dem court betimi a kire nipa no betimi de wa court ama court e dia asem na ma wo otwu mu tan obedi for enti no me patcho bo ma yensua bibi e wo hanum say na I think say we all are knowing our ways from this one we are all learning our lessons you know because in it all no we all are sinning differently obi de na babo ntin na ne ye ka busia yenko yenim na on my second story you know Ola Michael and so e de na no ato sa asemi emu na o che say girls you know omo ho na aba asemu ntia ati ase omo na abasem na abrante na nkasa no ye criminal pa sabi no e wasanka ya kire ne kran kamra no eni ni di pa na de na nka no pay say no obia be kwa akotwuma kwa akofa ho no obia be je aba na ode egu abrante ne chi cause de ye ide enya ade a je say oguga na ni ma je say oguga na me ani ma say abusia let's have our first video.
To whom Bruni abuse na enkranya eh Bruni koko mache ya fuchire gongon ye ni agese ahu obi a one ye kala enye pe eti ye hohoa omo ye no kan na magana ye nim ahoho je no ye ho ne free buy ye ansa na ye be ye na me ma me so eso ebreso no ye ka chen se wo kwa asori na hu Bruni asan wo hia Yesu na mu a oni ba bi e ko sha ase free abrofu ni di enso no na omode cinema van any projectors tetide ni bi e ko nkurase ko kire di abrofu timi ye na ye nanan mo won na ko si Bruni na timi esa de we so gradually no omode tu etim se omo ye superior eti ama ye nanan be ka kire ze wo kwa sorry na wo hia Bruni asan na Yesu na ani omo be ye de I mean the apex in humanity say obibia no mo nanim ye eti ne yenso omo ye na atrike da ma baby do sabri eti sa wo na mo na se Bruni approach you see na for most girls ni destiny helper na ehia ni abrochi visa na ehia ni for most girls
na Russia ni affinity subesinis most say
oh sorry for some girls ni destiny helper no Empress nipa bebre wo Ghana pe abrochi akọ e ma yenye adwene se iwe wo ye be ma no e na ma ne sebi omo ye cheap say oba so Bruni anka mema so be for
absolutely Labadi Beach Labadi Beach Hotel not Labadi Beach Hotel our beaches Labadi Beach One Beach obe hu boys ni bebre omo hihyen room doing drugs with the onya hu Bruni bar omo di Bruni bar na chisa because that is their
almost adwuma
entrance to Abuchi. So it cuts across.
Ye nyini no na
Abusia serious so and asema okay no kware konsadi efitete and I can say Bruni the as a Bruni the I don't know if because of somewhere white na ye tuntum ntia Bruni nyankopon Bruni you know ye pa ho so ye so ho too much enti we no se ye se ye reka ho obia ho beba be fefe mu bi won obia ba be fefe mu bi na ye nko ye nganimu on say asemaba na we know ye be can say a national issue na prophet kum chacha na ge say nka sema be anka sofo ebewa be man register sembi but this time no it didn't go like that the mom dey actually say emia we ya wo ho abasemi no omoye full pa they are very cheap. They are very, very cheap. The reason why he said this, no. Let's go listen and watch.
A man, Oshia, Pete,
Yasaklov.
Me pacho, a beard didn't say make.
Try it.
There be a beard didn't say me to me a pronounce. It's a man, Shia, Russia, Pete Brunino. A man in Ano, me to me a cat was only cheap. Saying that be me back, that be miniaba. Oh, you so cheap. I didn't think I wouldn't get cheap one. Once I now can be, Olana can be said, able to be about say, I want chile.
That's one of the reasons that.
Yes. Say you saw I want chile the air. Obi or cocker on the bobia, yet no because I want chile. Obi or dear two cocker on the beer, or say I want chile. Obi free the kumachi, I confirm be my for running that. Yachana or say I want chile. Eti I want chile and Ola. And Crawford be brave or my mua. Say I can or my anacru.
Or my crew Accra.
Medas Crawford be brave or my mua no more. Or what chile one and sushi on traffic ya say. Now or tongue suo. Now or tongue kodu. Not tongue and car. Or not the other one chile.
Son
of Chileno, as when you do my warrior. Even Cantamanto. A bit to Miss Solid duo, the swim 4 o'clock I am matching.
1 or 2, yeah.
What made us 1, 2. Now, Colasha will be a cheap. Now, what they call honor the other one Chileno. And Tessa Wakala and Siwachi. It is how much I want to the young stop on the can. One say, Bibini Sabi. Kakra menkana kakra bibini buronia na sabi ni jimie na bete ada bibini ehu boga ade afra ne boga so obi afri wa Ghana ni wakote na burochile be 10 years 15 years no wa ba boga na okoye ye na wa benti no wa uti kuromo ade wo de wunye nipa wo de wonka ho man bia Ono afra mi o kan nanu mo asama chele me. E man na.
But in a way, no. Make sense in some way, but I don't should know because that read all only part. I want to should that. It's no answer that the person to channel to now as an it is going to be too much. Right, so let's move away from that. Now, one of the victims, no, Ababekasa, no, only tremor video ya babonti, and watch so munina, omo pictures, no videos ababonti no, Brunino, Sabi, any omo AAB, no, only tremor, Brunino, on an anye bibia, on a no anye bibia, and to be say, Oko hokoye day, Oko hokoye day, Oko mama baby say, Oko hokoye day, Oko hokoye no, I was here. Yang kau nak ikut video tu.
Okay. And Papa no one ananda.
That's your baby.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mom, me life better so many now have sex. Man, and you say me call for sex and I say, okay, I'm something and I be busy and I call ma, or approaching me was surprised so now me could tell me boss, me I call routing because me I call handsy for apartment, me a real estate agent.
Okay.
And see, all approaching me will counter on what should video now, who say why you cut and join your conversation anymore. I will be some said you work here and I'm saying no, I'm a real estate agent. So okay, he just got into the country that he wants an apartment where he is expensive, so he would like to move. And I saw that as an opportunity for me to get a client. And we were cutting her side, no, but the do you work here? And a space big day man or then phone man say, I should give him my number, that he will call me if anything. Ma, after my boss buy your call scouting or friend say, can we meet up so that we discuss about the property? And I'm saying no problem. And I'm catch my boss say this and that I've gotten a potential client that wants to meet up. And I'll say okay, fine. I should order boats and go and meet him up. Ma, they did me call her no. Ma, they did me call her no.
So video na odi na we twa wa kate no wo mo se wo mo di akwakoto or di akoto bebi a oni nkrofo da wo betu sika yem pese ochina nkwa wo kan se ochina kwa bia beba na akwako a different story se wo ko
Meninanda.
eti wo ko honom no wo ko ni de
Yes, ma'am.
aha udin ye den. Okay. And papa no one
ebusiafo asem no I am married I am married pa because me ko pe kakra bedi me ko ye den enenam but if pampa say on bruni na anye bibia na akwakoba ne say dia aw eni megwasi akodo akiri pa o na broni na no so yes and eni pa o ne o ma anya hwe nyina no tumi de o mu video ne keka ona o de o mu nyina afra say na Ghana girls ye cheap na yankopon bedi wa asema ma wati mi abia che say wo ko wa aduma so ni mponu asem crowd to meet o you can't be too careful no matter how careful you be you can't be too careful enti ese yankopon say abrini abribia na ya na ma ye tutu no ono anu bedi yen kan na watutu di amaye na so hwe bi say de ana we yen afim na ye anu nso a entumi nye yi abusuya. Let me end with Yalsapon story no Yalsapon yuntini the legendary Yalsapon outumi tundum na honhoma sane na wonga wayare munya yare sana diade sabri minu nyina ye ni mu say oyo late me tra wenya ni baby echo na yi na abusuafo ekotena ase no omukyere mu a 19th February 2026 nyankopon ya adoma omobeye ne 1 week celebration no ewo Siofa Park ewo Kumase enti no ne manager e confirm Ashis ono confirm ne death no nyankopon ya adoma I believe said the 19th of February no bia betumi akwakoja the legendary na there was some ye bia no ometumi aye for the 1 week celebration no we Kumase so I hope say from now no this weekend so I hope say you all will be in your number say bia mokoye that the low matter no I believe says some number koye we now we know a whole lot of things are around it because of your mamiti one so the bebo mu na dia a whole but how you go do am nyina no yankopon for mo cry fancy ye pam for me and I hope say you all are going to do your preparations towards this weekend to be in Kumasi. It's your park Kumasi for the 1 week celebration. Abusia, let me end here. That is not it all. We've got a lot more for you, detailed. Into Commodore, any Asantwa will come back here and then give you all what it needs to be heard. See the way to send me D. Abdurana, let us warm a virgin. I love you guys, and you know that.
Right, a minute to 8 o'clock. Match say 59 after 7. Non so no pounds mano. aduonum enkron akasima ne ba kona na wotwe abo ewo efia ha eye na two television dialogue jumadie so eni na yebekona afia yakodi nkomo ahodo esanse ompanifo bia yenom edi enkomo afa kokoku adwuma eho na afesu kasem atimi abamu nyina no ewosi di sa nkomo no emontentem so yenko in breakfast calendar no so yenko yesede calendar no so etie ene eye joda February bosom ne toso dunsia ewo fimpino ene aduonu ensia emu ene ka ho yetwa na no makoma 16 days ewo the month of February emu aka 12 days ansa na yede February bosom so akọ na wieye na ekokan na yetwa ewo afim ho na chese yetwa 47 days ewo the year 2026 emu aka 318 days more and the year 2026 na ohwe donhwa yetwa ewo afim yetwa 1128 hours and aka 7632 hours and Sunday the 2026 nso akọ na wie bosom ye wumi bosom ye tosom ye no ewa afinu maka bosom makoma akọ edu and Sunday ya afinu nso akọ na wie na wotwe ye rebu nei na wotwe tosom ye nsa ewo February bosom ye no emu na aka na wotwe baako na eho enema February bosom ye no na eno nam so ama ne eye dai dikan ewo na wotwe a tosom ye nsa no emu aka na fa no nan na eho ede ema na wotwe tosom ye nsa no pai ne se yangu pa ya dum na odu awoda ifa konya we so na me wish awoda pare mo happy birthday na ye Honorable Mohammed Habib Tijani former MP ewo Yendi ye wo no 16 February 1965 enti enano wanya 61 years na chese we ni nsemmede nkomo a ekoso ene anope ye hese ye nsabe company phobia ye no ebedi enkomo na afia timi huru sede de ma eko anope yi ensem ne nkoma ahodo na ewo ho medical catcher se kokokuafo ensem ewo ho a beka bi ede amawo sen na sese calculations nko na ban kokokuani a wo dokotwe kokokuani a wo mikrom kwa hantana wo de sa calculations ne ye den ono de anua onimu ade se yetoko kodo ebia 7000 yetoko kodo 5000 per bag no penu ope enya o calculations awoye enya inflations aba from na wo hwe ekaya na omampani da akufo-addo wo so na obi kare koko one bag a otimi gina na na muto cement mako 30 bags ene ye kare koko a yetimi to 30 bags na o calculation dia no de onfa nyehwe sana kwani ehwehwe se o kare koko ba ko a otimi tua na adwuma efo ka omo eboa no koko kwadwuma no otimi tua omka enye o calculation se ye kwa mansadwama so ya to se ye kwa mansadwama so ya yedi se enne hia no da bi onfa calculations ne nyehwe eno mu nkomo ye bedi ede amamadi ka cho se ye wo enkoku ahodo o mabu ha sabe strikes ahodo na om eko utag for call strike sanso na ctag for two sag for call na jusag for so eko strike afei tewu G84 strike na two sag for kahobe na twag for enso chese strike nie e bebre why because sikasem akwa atwe e de amom o security services are maintain this for the past by 12 months nie omunya salary allowance omunya na eno so mu komo nurses for 11 months salary allowance eno so omusa enkae teachers 15 months salary allowance so emaye ena kokwa for almost 4 months nie enya de omusu kare koku omaji sika na chese sikasem kwa atwe e de ama oman no na menu eka say National Labour Commission according injunction e de abeto twag for any omo aka ada association so say omo strike no omo kono emfa mra kwan nti no omo mra na omo nsa enkwadwuma International Labour Commission say omo according interlocutory injunction e de abeto Senior Staff Association University of Ghana omo strike omo ko Teachers Educational Workers Union of Trade Union Congress TUC, Federation of University Senior Staff Association of Ghana FUSAG, and also Technical University Administrators Association of Ghana TUAC. Obijina yakwaje jashi da babeto so say ena nkomo etie Larry George Botry head of public affairs said ma National Labour Commission ono ena nsasha kratai ase asok acheche from phone eja to so mo ba classroom am ana sesei ena omo kono emu nkomo ho san so ena Teacher Training Association of Ghana for also a day memo be about Monte so HSA or my church for no strike on coin or more accuracy sign into Omumra. So at a chef for no accuracy sign, and I say, and I'm come at ye at a chef for no ensemble come yes, say all year round working compensation yadiana ba and into C-tag for a members near some cost strike 2023-2024 book and research allowance areas are now come and also my and also original so eco strike after 2022 research top up allowance for Akro College of Education almost some na ewo hunting some dear hey debre and no come at to say no more cat about son beba ye the interviews are who hon so area room and amount ye see a new easy for Isaka national president of the Ghana Cooperative Cocoa Farmers Association meeting come be yan say obewura Jumadie fu frana say kasamfoni fu for emu say ye ne temna say nsaka na ye me ebedi enkomo san so na me hwese me ne address nti me bobon komo we 2023 national best cocoa farmer na me ne di komo na bo seto say koto MP atwemam ponoa Deputy ranking Food Agriculture Cocoa Affairs. Be say dem komo akosi anopenda from the Eric Nkwawa chairman Kwapa Cocoa Purchasing Clerk. Omusu sikasam abam say na yedi komo from na obey akufo-addo. Is regional best farmer and after so former board member dem cocoa board. Na yedi enkomo ne ahwese ne enkomo etie ewo dwumadi etisem tisi na badi kaka na busia bidi kwame abo akuda nkomo wetia from Commodore your host with the most and your moderator na nkomo hodo ewo ha ebedi de amawo na mebisa se we kokoko kwani a calculations a amaye ora to force ne nkrofo eye no eno na wodi akira na wodi enu calculations ana wodi ene se ato kokoko ye do sika mawo ye karimi sei eno ne de wo ho a obedient eno pe ene hiaw enye de obeka say oh ene ye calculations bi say calculations a wo ye eno pe ene hia dabi eno pe ene hia enti enche ya samtoa ebedwan me na fe ye de na wokrata mu boso no so etimi aba ewo dialogue show eso na fe etimi ahekoko mu nkomo a yehwe ya akwaba bibi aboko de
nyame adona so
aha yeso adom so ho ye pa right now eda joda bibi okoye
Minim say na ejoada.
That's right. Bibi an sheye de.
Nyame adom.
Komo ho. Komo fitina ho. Why you didn't come over to
because they would you saying
oh just normal titifia sa
okay nti when pia
ko baby so the okoko say I feel that be hu ntoto ye eno ne me say feel that to already gina be no na na to
kwa me so
is it case me to say there one ko baby an so to already be no na my to so I say
man ko baby
see there ya na me bisa se we kokoko kwani a yesiam ewiase amanse dwoma so ya teso okoton wa ho anton na ye say ye de ba ha ye tiwe fimu kokoko kwani hiasa calculation ne de akoto cement na
David
o hiasa calculation no e de akoto ya de ba school fees ana
muche no kwa won
ase de ade se wo se to kokoko wa ban se kokoko no a ye toma wo e akufo-addo penso no osisiu no obu akato no obu faso enti nebra beto me kokoko no mamia and then the other be 25,000 say 2,500
amanyafo no musuban asema amoka ne say MPP baye wabeye bi NDC so aboba baby but here is the case NDC amanyuku na dan kwa akufo-addo Ghana mampani dada kokoko no obeto ne 3,000 Ghana cedis na bi kra ka ho na mo say NDC for mo say ye John Dramani Mahama wo say Randy Abe opani so kedi mo say aban na watwem kona na ado no wo sisi akuafo esan se wan tebre wa abrabo mu denti wonim se ne kuadwuma te enti mo de mutena nkurase mo kwafo mutia hehso ntonto mo we mo pen mo de mo ba mo be yen amana bro ne na nado dan akufo-addo ye ne so eno ne nam so ma akuafo to aban ma wo na akuafo to aban ma wa wia wa mo musasifo adenti na mo yesa adenti na moye sa monim se kokko akuafo bi no a wada payroll so aban tua ne ka ne dia wonya efi na brabo mu ani kua na woye no se kua na so na mo de show mo ma show ma brabo nti adenti na moye sa
okọ NDC manifesto sahodo mu a omo ayen hyehyɛ ya say nyimponka kokko kua ni be ko hospital free okọ hospital ai san so kokko kua ni nti no enya de a ye be diska edi sa policy no ehye NHIA mu National Health Insurance mu anase ehye Mahama K mu enso ne the koko and the diababe ever pim baby at the apim. So I say. Now, I was a mobile come and say, bottle cry, little cocoon. I mean, I see them by a bayako crab, bottom, quabi, bottom, and find your way. And we come home, I'm going to sombra. Na mene, na obe a crofidate, ebo and common, na obe a crofidate, a year, East Regional Best Farmer, and a former board member, Edma Cocobo. Now, Tim in Canopay and watch it. And I'm part of Pombo dear. Oh, Yedoradiasi. Minimum say, cocoa farmer, and I saw you queer, Ninquadia, won't mean your queer, our brown for cocoa and caho. And I mean, who say, none do say, and I was so do send what can cocoa, Winya Husica.
Music, me, Nana, or being a cruise. Yet that can come home.
Right.
Okay, me is me chief farmer.
Very
best farmer.
Very well.
Oh, my carry bear swimming and swimming. I was thinking car.
There are a motor bear say and a carry a man caribou bears and a carry as a camay.
Oh, my carry bear 20 bucks.
20 bucks. It is a yabanda dan pensua. I'm asking you to code of us 3,100. And ye roughly calculations are Sikabe send and Kananka open anymore.
Oh, best something Ghana cedis.
600 and something thousand Ghana cedis. And then may a buy say Ukoko motobe bienua, Oko Carino, say the bar and Nessike moi, say na baby drew.
Sure, who's share? Will be about 300. 250. The 200 back home.
Right. It is a car yet free see. Queerly senke kurawa. In Kabadi say, with the baby BB, as I say, I bind a down pencil, Senkana cocoa queerly a carry cocoa bag bakwa, or timito cement motor, Marco Marcobe a diasa, or the name timito sabi and noa. And then soyatia by sana cement more a busu ejina. Ade na mo ka kire Ghana ban e fa mu kokko adwuma ensem a ebe ho
akon ha dwen na so femia we price kofo no na you know aye dollar na kofo no na so tafi ile ya bia aka maji minibi one opening.
That's right.
Maji minibi near only been or Ochiamo, the Abana Cano. And I hear a bit natural to me, the 21. A higher dear, a higher as well.
Right. Now, enti sa and commanding Kuntabua by a Buchramwe. Coco who are can be a camel be an om their camel because okay say a banana DC, but no Coco can be called Ayarasabia free. Embassy and the South policy no, I doubt the wire best and as a chief farmer, I will approve man tell me when your sons are so to be.
Oh, I don't get here. First, an air or border. Your sister, yeah, insurance. I'm a family. Now we are so of when the hospital fee and she had the what? It's over trust. Oh, you know when you saw better. Na ye ba ye de enya mai ye enya mai ena free insurance of enya mai ti ye ringing insurance.
Right. Sabi amo ye ka say mu kokko akwadwuma ene kokko akuafo owo adwumafo be say as a chief farmer in the eastern region na say na o makatua nsam so etie wo de compare nesika wogi a
and then you have papa, what you are for? You I'm a told with your car. And now, there are still no buy a home. It is my family over home. And the scan of what? You're very attitude. The Mr. said, and the own service offer service company. Now, only you want to buy a or drop a my cocoa bar. Yes, and I going message. Yes, a platform. Here, platform. That spends the party. The Shabano, a company they are buying. I don't mind India. And they could a big quarter.
Right. Ebua na buying fast sika wo de beto kokoo no emaya na wo hwe ni mu senka obaji sika something thousand Ghana cedi no ukoko be se 20 bucks na wadi kan dia akoma kokoo clerk no na se opani no wo kare kokoo no we are travel passbook mu se sika be se na obagie
yeah.
It is says can no one now call your banshee or the buy or so what the carry cocoa dear. Sana obeje and then fitted da or carry cocoa and so the born buy and so a career on some case co something now carry says called the abbas say now Jesus Yadena or my being come and the actual more carry cocoa dadano.
So the only country, Namaka cocoa, and my watch from passbook with it, which I may and I made you. And the only about a way. And only a behind the mechanical meaning chica. And I was watching for. But the telling you idea. They and tip. Linear and more hour about for you. Me, make it around.
It's another more a queer form penny for more coyer press conference B. And now more trend card the aqua by her and as a finance minister who say. Obechire the woman because obi o ha na onu say na wa carry ni kokwa na say wa sesesi ho a o twesen ka bo bi be ba man ka wa kwakoto ka mususu sen ka ban no mfa bosu bi ntu o say wa won carry kokko ana wa hatama na wo anu wo pepa so boka ko carry no e fiti bosu mi we ye e ko no carry kokko bi enu a ya tesu say dem bo fiti bosu we ko bosu we o de e bia time frame bi ato say ye fon carry dada ni nyina wie na ye besi mu bi emu no emme nkoye ebo foforo no fama mo na mo tu sa na mo no
so me ye ya chief ama me wo ya so ke ma se no ni e me kan say ni e kan dela no e de ye gista dada na e me ma chama for no de se ma ko na se won kari na wo de mo dia ene moji ebo ya anasi na ni aka da ndi ye o ni se o che ya mai on che se o de ba ma sa ne wona mo bia ibi to se on tia mai tie ju na mo ye tu na me ye o ni se o se ebo ro ya mai se me ko o mi fi na me ko kari ya ene no ko na ya ba kan bi ene ebo ra me se me.
Right. Nana, my last question that maybe Sani says, so come on say I am a ha edema akuafo. Mozo so a muka bi ewu why you do okuko board pay. I say as board member, when you pay for dim komo, e was asem ya moka who say yen carry kokoo no enye boda ba no a na yen carry dada. And now say still yen na ye ko new prices are aban dey bay.
Me regional chief ama. Your national chief amount, Ghana Cocoa Official Association, and Hukia, and they be who and Amawa SC2.
Right. And then I'll catch a cocoa for the crack.
I never get your answer. Oh, my abamu emu. Na, oh, Paho, and Cocoa Tom Garam people. Yes, I have. Then ya, maybe, yeah, well, past the hospital. No, Sanako. Give me throw a bit trim, a bastion, Obia, and Conoco Monda and say for. Now, you move school and chain open.
Very well. Very well. Obo, how see the way you cocoa board. ni pay yente so na allowance yente so adenti na kokoko kwani nkoa na ne kokoko ko career yento so mfamo odi sankrofo ne adwe so obi kokoko mu dwuma bia so ye kokoko board CEO so ye de kokoko board na oje allowance the sika so yente so ma onu kwani nso hu se the kokoko no okoto de ba ne ono nkoa na yate ne bibi so ono mo ya adwe
well me no adwe
right nana na me na ase aropay me ka se mani so bra wanyama ya bon komo yi bibi chi ya dwe so na pese no di nkomo ya ntwetwe na ase baba ame ya di nkomo
yo me da ba se pa afa waka e o sama na ma to no ba very nyama o frame ya awo attend your call
right
na me ya make us about it one company bia oba ye funu uni obara se ma ye twa ka ese o phone ya yin ye ti ye phone ko ina ti ya ba esem o ye sa mai
se spray no busu koso
ko ko ye papa and here it's one well machine no go spray I don't want the as well need ma o ya afin na na ba ko so spray be nine on the papa
right now ya da sa no pay
so that what
right say pani a what say ya no twetwem komoi na na obia krofi where is regional chief farmer and after so ya juma as board member cocoa board no na okaho bi and no edin komo wa hu nsem no se de tie na se de ye ka no efa de na kwani ni hwia obeka de akira ban esan se aban passing the way through and on the babedi aban esan wo mo nsem a oka ede kire wo enti but all the same odi hwe obeka de here some na this de and on the ato aban ya
kwame na ya samu
obeka de say ya na yeyi obeka de say ya na yeyi so we say oka say eha but to
de hawon
so okay akuafo a woso wo adwumefo woso wo na ede wate kokoo so first na nka wokari kokoo a woto 30 bags ede woso wakari kokoo mako 20 bags just we twem 1 ton because mako 16 1 ton so what I say no was the 4 bags asaba the count calculate ye den ko obaji 62,000 Ghana cedis 620 million say and then abedu say otifiri abeka say obedo bi etuaku afoka
apediefo
obedo omuka ni nyina akwa how e dey abana no crown say yansan kire de say the wato 20 bags in sika de mawo nti anye ye beto the new price ya abai
me did say new price na no mo de betia om na mo de ma
book you will be a friend passbook nti kwa na ya tro mu say obaji sika say 3 months nie do obeden wadidi obeden wa hwe aka but all the same you so you have say ne akuafo nka ni bi enso be ko ne ya say de ma e kontu de wonu mo ne epim ko ni mam
abishafo na Monday na ejuada ye share e dialogue na tu TV Jumedie smoso the bonkata hodra me saka no medini anim e ba betudwa e diama me sha sa no pay e di daily guide ashase e diama daily guide katafa e choso ensia e wo ase ha sei efa arehosem am na wotwetwemu na wotwe na wie ye si ye ewo insawom ene enkapompuni kwantempo ne so na eye car ene community safu watanka yi bia ye defafu ko filling stations ahodri ba ko community ye ewo insawom ene enkapompuni kwantempo ne so ahomache be se no miensa ne fa ena aka ni munihye ena wo mo krom ho ne ye se we de adifo de ntomo kwa kosi safuwo no a egu fom no fuwo ne sisaye mu ena driver ba kwa wo no obesen no ye se ne car no da ma epeja kakra ena ko for highway nyina bai nipa miensa ena to na nanom sie do wo mo prepare mu odin no wo mo so egu ayasabia penifo ehwa na sadokota fo hwe so mapomudin sem no ebetimi akoyie edi amawo ebu so na etumetwa so edi amawo katafam etoso ensia so e wa ha se ya na wotwe twa mo kwa da fonten tan kese ni so na nsem bi e trend pa ni na fra brante bi a yesi ofi Russia ne baaye na chese dwuma wa bedi e wo manyi mu ni asem kuma Ghana for ma bi a wo hyiehia wo mo na woni mo bon komo e no hia wa how are you e de ben come and meet me and some sa na woni madodo na sebi e hia na anope kata yi e boy mu amane nipa woka sasem we e shepherd Ali and was say yensusu kamai wana sem se asemai wana sebi omo pebere omo yesebi akwasampafo bi e na nam so mu kodi Russia guy yet echi enti wo shepherd ne ka se yensusu mo ma na chi asem no se nya abaye se enkoha nipa na koho okobaye no wakopranti den na wo yama pra na wo pra no ida se obe guide na so obe boa na fini pra nim so se na ye kan kofo emma no ho sem no edoso enti yensusu enka ho asem
right so bi emu na menkotin komoyi emra abusia ha net television eso dialogue jumadi so eni medi de kwame abo akuda nkwamo abetia from komodo me kwa homa so na meni ora Eric Nkoa abonkomo na ora Eric Nkoa ye chairman Kuapa Cocoa Purchasing Clerk Association womo buto cocoa no na omso association no bi na ye no mkwakodi enkomo ora Eric otimi nka no pa ya memo achi o me ba chompo mboko de
Yami da ma ya sorry.
Yede just Yesu adom yesi hoye na anope ye ni sobra wanyama ye se obeboa ye ne atim association no edumade no nkomo kakra abai ase bibi se nye de na as cocoa purchasing clerk de ansa se ebo fufo re ba no wadi kan to cocoa ni bi egu ha na wo so twen ebere papam no wato cocoa nyesa
yeah
right etudi wadi kare akoko be sei ana na watogu ho emu sei na watu aka emu sei na wutwi akoko kwani ka
nipa cho me no ka se sisi na koko no tema na ye emu se ne che bo se bo be ba na agade no na mo be 60 ba na mo 60 ba sa na mu twi aka ai gu ho ma je fi ku afo
right
asisi a price you see we hu de no
edi sesi ya no kaze aban mo hunu se 60 bucks no aban ebodada no a ye digi 3600 and something no na tuama no ana se 2500 something na tuama no
me pacho ani pede me no kaze no aban no ma mi hu se no nka hwenche me se me ye ne sa se ebodada na se ebo fufuo na nipa no fama no so me je ya sasa me je na ebo ni ye 3625 aye bodada no nti eye ese no se abaye problem ato ene ku afọ ntempa asisi a he exactly what to do
enti for the safe 60 bucks 60 bucks na watogu ho no what the aban the amount say for the say 2500 and something every mu a wabo ka be say e wo kokko be ese utua ma aban ansa na wankasa personal de a wonye ska togu ho anka ese ka wotwe bo pa na woto no e ka be say na beda so sesi yi
se no kapa 60 bucks no 50,000
that's right
na maboka o million
very well
na me no ka say me ye adwuma se me pb e dia se me family adwuma me ye enye afeku amaka se adwuma ma ye for about 22 years ni enye na ku se me ye me bi me bibi a o ti si aka 60,000 beto me so a me a me ko ji obi bosia me ko ye boni bi a na taka we si me bi bi me my frustrated
entimu as association wa we chairman dam no onu ku apafo association moto kokko mako iginasie bi se bebeto nsa frem pedifo be na wo company fo bi wakosere se dia ban wo nya hu bibi mfama mo
de tell say the day for no si akwa we be si na adoro kwa to tunti ama ya nshi ade ba se gusu se ya ni penfo no be kan se bia ekwanya bi o ba bi emetimi aboa en ba bi a ente sa de a ya asamatu ye
wo adwumefo apart from wa wotokoko no wo adwumefo a wotwe omka
e ba so mo adwumefo
obudu do be say
mo adwumefo mieni
right omu nyina so twe omka omu so ka ba beda oso
on the other damage.
Nti eya ko wiwie se wadwuma do ho ko shem as cocoa purchasing clerk. Se da wo kan unkoto obi bibia unko wi obi bibia se bi na so ka ba ya okom uye do ho e wo cocoa ku adwuma mu.
See, I'm a human phone. Really? You want to my con be see, I'm what do you do, man? See, I tickle because if I'm not a say, read them a here. And you get better, I mean, I was doing I'm not doing crowd.
Sir, I'm a carry cocoa, no, I have more incentives be I am the Marco Quakia for.
But
that is more incentives be I would the Marco say bonus and the Kaka, ya would the Marco for.
Me pacho ye kwapa kuku de ye ne se kwapa me kari kuku no you give the personal account ya the man akuku obebe bia no me record e won the Facebook record wo me me very Facebook no ntimi wi very Facebook no me be ko kwapa ya office head office e kuma se enti e kwa omo hwe ebo your case office on ebo hu pa bia kuku do de breme let the whole bill of said about you from the company news line if you got the second back and the milk really be
right
every year.
What I mammy do we crown combo no bisa say so we don't a brewer a bruna or don't know one the cocoa torn idea or we don't cafe on one the cocoa torn idea. And then I will go the actual cocoa board back pen or see on Togana cocoa na Mosu kuya pay we enkrofo so to koko muto wi akoko bona musa koto e de ema mo and then na mosu wi nkasa se aban pin free range ema obi anto de koko mosu me huru e kwan abafa so moto bu koko e wa mono ne
okay you pacho de okay no kre but the thing say I say okay koko bona e kuba tan na BCC we to koko e de koko mano no wo be me won say see as uni na koko board le se bi ba now se fasi ko ka bibi ti na se kira omo ti pe ebe yesi line se de obi ti ya juma no etimo ye kondo se because your partners wa manonia san ko mu bie mu se na anye fa kuku ni kwa aka many se your partners obi ti ma be fa ikuku e di akọ na enso ni nyina mu partners na ho no na nye di kuku ni ko makuku bo na kuku bo mu na jeji mu di ama your partners no. Also that this is here. That's right. If you want to partner to make need that was not direct. Oh, say that here. You see, the idea can move. You know, me family individual. I say me see I want to 2 hour friend and more cases is here. That's right. You see, I'm very can make us say you. And so then car, I call you this say. You are friend every time no cases no. This all the medium community for no no matter me cases ni pa no wa cases. I bet say we make us direct no.
That's right.
But so far na kwa you.
Right.
It is energy. You know, my akonya and my life is said, yeah, for a cooking in car. Okay, no problem. You can be because I know we are both in a pack of a do woman. I call more the new account to me, still there could be a new idea, do more than that. You really think attack 60,000 Baba Thomas.
Very well. Very mama na sia no pay na menkase mo de so bra wanya maya bon komo impanifo bi etie e car kokko nti so no de abeto mo bi so ye be he ko da fa so a on betimi ehunu so so frɛ me da sa no pay.
But also that
right. Abusia pani a ote sebre ne bon komo yi eyowura Eric Nkoa wa chairman Edma Kwapa Cocoa Purchasing Clerks Association ena me no edi enkomo hwe car abeto obi otokoko eso se wa kare amanfo kokko agu ho bosome be me ensa eni a owo almost 60 bags 80,000 year free makoma ku system so a say which is 6,000 right into onkowie obi ahwe onkotwa obi aboard there enso hwe ka 60,000 abeda no so plus ono ankasa ne dia no watogu ho na afi na no obeto e dia ama cocoa board
Kwani uni say edu samria wo mo to cocoa catch for no mo kapa.
Yes, o maboka. And that's why bo
last week Friday ni bi kasai. Na ni pano say e ka wa bono. Odwe yes e woni mo betimi de chi asaka no. E na akoje bosia so banga nim say yes, and I say, we this kind of quiet there. All the initial bebo besan or more amount. So, how do you go to Niati so at the Kodia or the Quaquia when you see no do Bejinisika? Mampenny, one my phone says if from Cocoa catch a phone so what say go many more account. And you're fine. 1 yard, 1 yard. Do say, Oko Jama so at Cocoa. Now, I don't know question my journey say. What's the last thing na man to koko? Enti se koko mo nim say ye wo mu bi o ha ye tu. Ye wo maybe on so ayeti so. Enti sam na yeti koko su koko body say when na say wu. Say ya we bi a months we animi koko ne beti so ana ye betu. Enti no more campi koko na gu ana mo keep the gu out to that like no what dey day.
Say na no me ni ayidi nkomo no. Kwadwo nsafo pokudi nkomo ka chense artificial and this for aye.
Okay.
Because at the end of this, we turn the same time. We turn the same time. And the cocoa, baby, and the cocoa, and the cocoa drew. So I say, I also to Mr. who say, cocoa, yeah, quite could do some paper, so we cocoa the board by Sati. About Satan, but after that, cocoa board, cocoa. It's a cake, your price, I saw the book.
Come with the moment was so and Francis is here. I was our friends, let me cry daily guide and another demo summer so when the moment was so and walk at a fetch to insian so ever has say. A job before one more quite so far tomatoes and toasty. Father Beji Amu Abakoba say a confrontation may be a patrashon so ever quite so and some no other catafa tosu insia ever say has say. Now Bushami feel when I met us so ever the chronicle catafet or some you know and let me some. Ukopemo ewa da we hosema ekoso ewo ho IGP di hosema ba betudwa ene sem akonfotechwa mo asori ewo ho ene echi langard fobi enso ho ena mo yakaka bensem na wasase no yetoma we bekona langard fire so ma mo chese ha dwen ewo ho ko sase ekwakodi ko fonsem ene echi no langard fana ya madwen se woni bie wo wasase so ene asase na da ho no omo beje e da ma fo IGP aba be kasa e dia tia senya me yadoma mo hwa kwa mo befa so a wo mo beko ho na afi nipa wo mo yesade no wo matu wo mo so esam eno so firi akatafa so miense e wa hase no so afo hwe isi kasem so owo atofo semi foni e da hase no wo kase akuafo ne nje kra e fa koko nti so a wo mo ati so anope no so asem no e wo ahase bia mi bo mu amaniye abuso na etwa so ediama wo medi the Ghanaian Times e na etwa so ediama katafa etwa so dumie no Ghana man penny ye wa John Dramani Mahama ekopie mu ewo eyi dwumedi ase eno ode tu dwasem ye nananum a mo beji o Michael Kugane si ho kwan ede o mo fa so ye teti wo mu doso wo menno nam so mo to nananum siedo ebusuo bia sa ebusuafo ni biwo no esese ye momu empathy sika bia eno so ho asem no eda katafa etoso du mienu na metro so biom ewo the new crusading guide ede ama me fa ba ko ewe nim hase katafa etoso miensa enkono ede kopim edu ayabugo so priesti a womo man ne ho semo na ba betodwa ekuro na womo ye dwumade no womu no mpanifo womu na afi workers no eda ba betodwa se kwama ya amode omonam so ewo ho no womo ne ensokra eno nti omo hwehwe se mo benya investment foforo na mposi nipa foforo eba be so adwumakuo ni mu anopai eno so ho sem no eda ha bie na se ha se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene ne ho kani Mami Samira na ne foni eda ha no chichocho for penny so ewe MPP amanyuko ni foni eda hase yomoda asida we mpomasi edu na ma trade ampon ebuso ma menfa daily graphic enwie menkratsa no enfa emmawo Ghana man pani ye wa John Dramani Mahama wakasa ewa hase no wose koko ayeti efi omaimu na yede ko amahodo so koton no wasisisi anu ye ba behwe ye ti koko na no na yede ko esese eda dan ni kakra ewa hase na ese bia processing do ha ese mo ya wo mo eba be we ebofo from ampani esa hye koko akuafo biem
and the bed the factory I'm saying ready to Mr. say factory no so obesino and this ya buy ese da buy ansan na o se ababim o buy na ye yi blocks and na osis o we kwa na yi blocks o ka so besim akoma 100 and something na jamemu I akoso dem as 49 we say 29 and no wetim ye see and the name na ya koko kwani airpace can after na chance here be koye factory and ya be the sakra ko na the time na oba first na won si factory na ka oba wo meto aso bi
I was a man from Aku, I said, I'm a very cratado. They also catafet so do me and sa. We a gender ministry and on my baba cassa a diafa video na a trend day and what about Fontaine Tank, Cassene so efa a Russian near Branty or Bagana year. What about Bay money be do so. Gender ministry say, Yensusunka, a year. Or say Ghana for Makabi a year. Mususuka was sem no. Now, when I say we was in Bisawa. Abante ye friend no abutirika ye fi agna shredri no wo Ghana ha sei ene ye be che ne say was scamming mofu bi enti me bi sa say Ghana police tell me an operation me an opeya Russian guy den omo so mode ye no because abutirika no wo Ghana ha ene ye be che no enti se Russian guy no so kwa Ghana Police Service mo so mo kwa akwache no ana asembisa
What's gender ministry say zoom kayente ha party onye Ghana ni party onye
Ghana ni
Ghana ya de rape ho ntansa abono tell gender ministry che say party de ne de yenka na zoom ka na mu free ba bia ba be bibi say de yesu zoom ka zo mu hwe a ono be bo party ana bo da bad one
na ono pa me say on say the charges to be as am be body be
say no a
first one na
first one ye ndibie very interfere them say yakwa pia say the abajama mienu and you say the gender ministry no and the support na ma party say the gender ministry is behind you and you nim say be ade we ato no and madi panum kran hye de emra
obi say
ofi the ministry no etna sem no obi free ba bia ba ye ma say no be yesusu nkan say gender ministry all that they can do they say obeka cho say yesusu nka so obi free ni mamu abeye mamu kata ni ye wo Ghana ni obobo wa brochire nyehwe kra no or the sika sani ba fie mpa yenya Ghana ehwo mfaso because who say ye was sika obobo wa brochire sani sika ba o man ni mu a me ye free bro for e de to so saa sika no eboa ma o man no susu nya mpunto because ye sani sika ba ye wo ho mfaso a ye je so sani sika de ba Ghana yenya ho mfaso ono the rape abono eni kwako dina court gender ministry timi for let them can chance party the ministry is behind you na ye hwese Nyankopon do be true obi fredi mamu abaye mamu katadea o kacha Ghana for so bunyaka my sorry na ne ho
iyo ene kwa me mewie
e de etire e wo television dialogue so enie I will say 48 after 8 no watwe abopa wosima no aduanan enwotwe ebra so se ewo se yedi nkomo ewo ha na nkomo ayedi amawo no ye ni koko akuafo mpanifo bi edi nkomo especially the cocoa purchasing clerk no omo a association opani oda no edi nkomo se wutie ye a na wutie ne nkomo na wo ho eka osi koko no ayate so no de abeye ni komo nkoto obi ahwe ana sebi onkoye obi abibia e na sebi onfa aka nkomo obi a na mkoko a woto se de dwuma a wodie no ye ti koko so no hwe e ka beto no yes obaka se eye afanu because e bi obo ha to koko ni gu ho a e beto bi e to koko ni mu na e to koko bo so no so nya mfaso but no ye hye a mpenifo bi ye na timi afavor no pe de ye kai edi nsemo a aba no che se e hye a ndc aban e na omomo koko bo do ye no amwa wobo enye se bi a eja hye bi esi ewo koko so ana se bi atorenchim bi ato ewo koko so e na ama ne ka we abaye no eye bra na o sinka ekoto ekoko ambo ne enye sika na yetimi de babi ebre akuafo no yamfa sa abre no ankoton e na bra ye pede akoto ekoko no ye kwa so no ewiase adwama so no eso ate ente koba na saa ono a wodi koko gudwa so to koko firi kuafo ho no de akwakoma aban no eka abaye de ko o chief farmer o Eastern region say wa carry koko bako 20 bags and egu hana so wa koton koko 20 bags abosume miensa ne onya hu sika edi say to ne bodada anu ma no anko beja almost 62,000 cedis and over ebo fofrei a yebeto amano ana yebeto sa amano hwe ono nso eka wabọ ewo koko no eho na dwuma efo no mo ye adwuma hwe wo nso so ede ene kwani na nkasa asetinam ibisa be se ebra na abai bo ka so ba koko kwani akọ hospital free wonya sansu aso na o se abai dada no pension or 30 years o yes an ma no ka o hesen ka ba we bai o beto aso esusu ho to aso emae abusia sankomo ni nkomo ayedie ede amonu ahwe asat now asitiramu se de ne matie se abai dada pension no so bi to koko na 3,100 crown abra na NPP ewo so no na koko kwani tibi kodina na mu to koko bag mako aduasa sempo na yeto cement bag mako 100 cedis mpa na koko bako okari koko bako tibi kodina na mu to bags cement bag no mesa aduasa no de akoso de kosini dan ene yeti koko so no still cement bag no da so gina ba bia ejina ejise ne koko kwani koso okoto cement a obeto mako aduasa no ana we bi ene ne kwani ehia enye onkuntabuo enye o mathematics awoye enye +2 -2 -1 ahwan no hia no ohia se oto de koko no ko adwam aso no enti kan ne ya yes inflation aba form ene ya yes dollar aba form no enkesis ka sa 2,500 na kitado no o de ko bontin so okoto de so hia ne ma bebre no de ba fe because inflation aba form because dollar ewo form but ne sa 2,500 no ko no okoto ne ma bisa se bag na ye cement bag no benya sei ene ma a obekwa bonti so okoto no benya ne sei ene ma nyina boda so gina ba bi ejina ena be do ka sei omo edo abro ene beans ahodo ebuso kasa se atofo ba yese ne ma bo aba form yese dollar ba form but atofo ba no abeto ne ma ene ya pake abro ene beans asisi ho so you ask yourself say we need ye komo na when ka cho da sa church for mpadufo bebre 2 tag 4 2 tag 4 TVC 4 it na so mo ko strike afei ebidu wo ha ya kwaje junction abeto obo so say strike no mo kono mfa bra kwamu into obo san emra police for mpadufo bi allowance nurses for bi allowance akam ani gina no e bai koko ya so de koto bi ba enye nyesika de ye de ma akademie ena me do ka se ba bia ya page VAT ebo akwakosi from 4% to 20%. This is what ya yewum de bia na koye to de bia koye ka de bia koye sika e ma oman timabuni no ho akwa hiehie mu eno ne yetim e wo oman mu saa kasa yi nkomo ya ye di me nko abi ni me ni wo a wo hwe me na wotie me e de be di saa nkomo no e de me ma kwanya se e ma kwanya ma afrefo ba mu ache enti me ma wa kwanya se obefre koko nsem a ye ka e na o man de tibia ye wo mu no sai e de tie e de ma wo so obefre a se wo ye koko kwadi a me ni koko kwamu enkomo bra wo bra wo koko kwadwuma mu na so de koko de beba se ye meto fama na boso me yensa ni yenye sika mfa mawo ena ne na nsa so da baby tie koko kwani bi o se wa kare koko ewo koko kracho ho na nsanka sika de ba epi sika ko school se den okotiti na fom kontombre ena wa beto kontombre no egura no kontombre na ye mekani kontombre ena wa beto se de ba de be sika de ko school enso na de koko esi koko kwani ho de yate so kura no a bag ba ko ye 2500 no so ye mfa sika no ma no. This is what we are going through. Aban sisamba na ban to aso eba ya jehye ya oboye efiva ye Ghana fo and efiva timamfo. So what be adwen na so be friend wa be coming out bi atoso ene nsam aye kaya ya no be kaso ene amanyosem de ya ma yes ye amanyosem esan se ene ye tiwe ankronkro bi ene ho be do man no so ode botom sika aye bibi e amanyosem no a ene ode man sika be ye obi ene ho aye say from independent why ba be independent president e o man mu da de bia ya amanyofo na ne do ba be ye entibinu mi enu ene be di sa enkomo ntidi enko edie wo do betimi afre 0240 550 899 0240 550 899 uye kuyedi anabi a one or the other o really tutu kuyedi ye hwe eka ene de ma ya ba bu se odin ba bia okasa free.
Hello,
odin ba bia okasa free o.
Good morning.
Good morning sir, odin ba bia okasa free.
Me pa cha your friend your good morning.
Of ajema bi ti
kasa free sama
mami ti wa no pay.
Koko ho akọ na mpesi me kaka
ye mami ti we
ne ba ya bia e wo ba bi ni sanu duma na ayi na gara ke so anya e to dua wo mo pa dia wo mo pa de price we e ka be na chese afi ya peki ti gara mpesi wo na ye ti ye bi e di ye bi
right
o ba da na ya ye baba beti fofo omba obi de ko ni ya ni bi to ya ba aso ana obi di abo tira mo to mo sha bu ni ha kan kan kan
na de e ba wa se enipa ono do ba e de ntumu mpo eduru de wate so aduru no we be say ya mind e abai ni a obebo atima before ene kokoko adwuma
say ya to ko say 6500 na yanya bibi ama yafi a we grab from.
That's right.
Yeah, no do. You have to see them one of the
but that's pa 0240 550 899 0240 550 899 what do you mean kobo emfa kwadwuma yi eho am say odin ba bia okasa free 0240 550 899 odin ba bia okasa free o. Hello, Udin will be a casa free.
Commodore.
Yes, sir. Udin will be a casa free.
I am premier.
Mammy Tiwano pay.
I am the one. I am saying, what can be great in the market? I am saying,
I had Gina Baby and Mammy. I said to check a crowd or Cassadimu.
But I think
the match of Federal too, Capa.
So baby, I'm not so comfortable. Not to put another point. It will be uncommon. And a mama that I'm a baby. Now I'm a part of you. Now, all the I'm taking not business, not so many things. They are not some more mighty. They knew it more.
Right.
When you come up, I imagine a father takes that it is. Oh, that is what I put to about. You can be an eye. Oh, yeah. It's I'm not talking now, empty person and what to be a happen. So, you may imagine.
Right. That made us pay. I was also to be afraid. Your break a cry, you know, AD afraid. Na yet me afraid. Represent that me being a homana to my money, pardon, don't know afraid. Because one way or the other, will be OTB be related to queer day. Or do I send you beer or move from so you did not be a casa free.
Hello, good for
I don't do casa free here.
I don't.
Mammy, to pay.
And pay me throw on your bonnet.
Right.
And you almost can't know when you're arguing. Editor say one. Also, I will say Wama or Manu Mwado. Nasen Capotuna or Matusama and I would have bombs for you say, Obey my patriarchal phone. Senka, Yatasua, and I say, Una Woya, Senka Unity. Because you cook a clear crop on Yana, I would call 8,000, 128,000. No, what time of about 4,000? According to me, I have just talked about no. Name all United Baby Bina, that is some answer who was I say, Obey what if it was no. Tasha that to say, personal adult first no probably. It's also one gallon beer, which we are 5 CD 50%. Well, that's a tax.
Right.
Nema dia Tasha Dabana Suchani, you know what the name and so I'm before not and what they will. Your body would come some forces and there be. You can do a good intro. Go on a mother about from a web market. You know, put you from a web market. And I'm very put to from they were to see the motorist to see. These now I don't know. Say, Kuka Krempo, which means I just talk about now.
That's right.
So, oil, talk about. Now the bones of Rama or Mamadu, a 2 weeks on top on yes, one young man who said, Taxon, I don't send no office.
So, yeah, brother, my name Coco Purchasing Clark Association Chairman in common, what or who, and I would say, a car, Abayan, comb, Elbra, what Taman for Coco, a group of owners come from our more, then. Yes, Auntie Coco, so a cobassa, besides said, Juma, Nipania, so Bayano, or 2 pound, and our boca, a wedgman.
Massa or boca 100 times. Monsieur Abba, we know, artificial government, boy, you know.
Right.
Every EBA, and according to my for myself, woman getting $1 billion, $7 billion because of a team.
That's right.
Now, my for $1. Just you can work for more than 2 months and thank I. Okay, black market 11,000, 11.7 of tono.
That's right.
So, what about to say 10 something. Besides, that's it.
That's it. 0240-550-899 0240-550-899. I'm saying we'll be our casa free. Right now, we say me some cafe for this one. We'll be our casa free.
If I'm watching, we'll be our casa free.
I don't watch my minty out of pay.
We are maybe our old boy doing a shop.
I mean,
now at the about me first politicians at the end of yeah, I never compare the politicians at the end of and you live behind the idea politics.
Right.
Because that's true. Cocoa, dollar, gold, that and your money, man. And then Ghana have a tunnel. A world market prices and never. Let's see, and you're not called from the world. That's a call for more. What the man who said, "What man call for more?" That's all the problem. It is a near cost for us. No one outside Yama who know what tragedy, not Ghana for us support. I didn't see that piano. A world market price. Yes, ASA. A swatty. If you Ukrainian cotton out there, a very price now, Daban. Everyone else autonomous. But the fear Ghana 4% of chairman who said, as I buy a copy here, as I did a social element we are poor, that's the thing. Now, a copy chairman, a social we are born now. Send Ghana for everything just I can.
That's right.
I don't think young politics there, the idea, no, I don't know, say a social. Me a so. Say a costra, no costro. Nay, a man in Tim Quentin. Now, their cost now, every broker, the politics, now every kind, every before, we not that, you know. Na yan quite senior who said, you find the Quenya Juma. And Swati, I am not going to a Swati. No on top, that's all well people, but that's what I told you to be bar. The same thing, the better of two. Other there, no one may find never been your politics here yet, said yet, that I hope. But Ghana votes here, every before the year you the background of phobia.
Right, but we saw assemble. Mami saw assemble. We to agree. Mami saw assemble ko say ebra na wo mo na koko said the na tie a na ye tono na said the wo kai na abai ton na koko kwani ho high no no be ka say osisi no edi so oba be ton 70,000 na 7,000 no oba ye 50,000 kra won ton wan kasa as onipa me do din ko be en how say ye dey amanyo sem I say koko kwani metisa
enu ti na me di ka say sa eniyama be say me dey politics no eniyama be say dey politics no e ha agere ni kwasi ye because e pata na ati ya dada kuafo no
right
wo di wano abeka say metu ya say wa abira so a enya na wo to ade no wo market
very well
emra ni du wo na ko ton na ya te so ade na obeye
na me na say no pay right na me na say no pay me da so wa dwincha wo de aba ye mi na ato adwe say ya ene mo mai no etu empo sika na enu fa no e say twa hakakra na sanso etwa hakakra na de manyina so ekosu yamusia na memba fiduam ha na afim di enkomo me ne lawyer Kwaku Amodate eba bedi enkomo afa enkomo bi a etiseye eho na intellectual discussion yemie biensemu emfa kire etifo lawyer Kwaku Amodate member ma MPP amanyokuo no na osanso kaun benyamfo kene do hede Agyapong ento aboku ahodo nyina eho ye legal practitioner counsel
yeah
akwaba
ya minu na ho to say
yeso ado be ho ye papa na ho so
nyame adi nkunim ye tinkwam de na de betumi aka ne say and onyam kanyame and I'm glad I'm alive today
right yeah right ye di komo say ye ba the second party there be said that we share ma ye ni komo bia ahodo emre kakra kai ye di koko adwuma mu komo ye hwe koko ani a wato ni koko eme aban the new prices aba on kan share the say se wakoto nkoko ayemfa sika ma wo ne the old price no be ma na mu to bibi ti se de from and there ko na woto wa the new price be ma abai si se gina yero koko purchasing clerk no so akoto the koko agu ho so e twen se nka ebo be kwani mu a ya santi koko so ono sususu se eka aba beto no so sa de be miedo ye just aposu a ye draw slot analysis wo say
yo me da CP ye di kan mo me fasa kwanyan so na menchia wahwefo nyina right na yensan na nyame ase se enen so odi acheyen
very well
now this conversation you know a very sad gloomy conversation
that's right
yeah and you can say at this time of our country's development program some come we
indeed
a part of the country's discussions right. Some come yedi and you can say yedi some come na me no different view altogether
right
na our hope as a film say baby a Ghana yedri na it make say world market atiko koso na the whole country is panicking
that's right
yet make say it's a say and food decide say
yes
the life of the country you know I come to a standstill
right
and you was kasabi kwa yesu na you charge after 68 years
as independent country
what happened to industrialization what happens to value addition if you come on with the future markets spot markets and a big ho yetimi nto and at where price no ya we say this you know and the failure of successive governments
right
to identify say no a day is coming and we need to diversify
right
now before church if you get time read about the history of Dubai
okay
Dubai in the 1966 and we discover oil
right
and no be a part of the Emirates. We discover by 66 no 69 and also some export of crude. But only that you know say a day is coming. Oil the best.
Right.
A day is coming. The price of oil will come from and therefore let us diversify. Into omo ye niema omo build sky ko omo free oil no omo dey build infrastructure and Dubai is what it is today It took leadership with a vision, innovative thinking, and forward-thinking leadership.
Right.
And Amande, they don't depend on any nation to decide, say, on the products, I don't do your hope. So, ufa cocoa, now we are not the cocoa industry. There's no cocoa industry in Ghana.
That's right.
Ghana, they are an aspect of the cocoa industry. Now, like oil, you have the upstream, the midstream,
okay,
and then the downstream.
Very well.
For the upstream now, you can just as over, sir. You can do, you palm, you cocoa do fifia, fertilizer, maybe no, so then you spray, you say, we lay upstream, your money,
okay,
cocoa that's so, yente. Yen fanko brew, right? Ewa boye, yenko brew, you brew ya, and the farmer member swa, no fanko brew a paso. Yeah, they said in the say, your TV, your boss, no TV, work be, would you know or the now at the sweat of the people.
That's right.
And before we are near cotton sacks, they go near ship near the abba, and the boy you are Ghana, a real Juma, Bofan common on in cotton. Sa a hono 1 kilo of cocoa beans. It costs $2 to $4.
Right.
$2 to $4. At that upstream, that's the price of cocoa. And look around, it may depend upon the demand and supply of the world market. And before demand and supply of such a volume, it's everything such a volume every now and then, you know, Munko Obado, Bangare, Bemani, because such a volume, because leaders haven't sat down to know, say, no, this is exactly what we have to do to help the country and build the country up. He came. Along came the spider. He came. He passed through.
Right.
And they decided not. Ghana is in big trouble. Now wait. And see, and only here the upstream.
That's true, right.
Now back down, descended, trap boom. Back the midstream.
That's right.
A whole family processing.
Okay.
And do cocoa butter. Obonya cocoa BB. Obonya neman and also acting as input for the production of the end product.
So now cocoa, cocoa, we now hold the. I said cocoa powder, no money at the time.
Yes, and no back see her.
Right.
And the processing your money, you processing your money, man, find your cocoa butter, find your cocoa way, over your cocoa way, and no 1 kilo it costs between $6 to $10.
Right.
And the midstream, which I was crown about.
That's right.
And so here the focus is between the $2 to $4 per kilo. A whole year focus on, and the extra the leadership failure. Now over the downstream now. Downstream when you chocolate, I want to the end users. So who got chocolate now? Who found could be able to
with this
who got cocoa butter, who do direct.
That's right.
Who got cocoa wire, who serve about for minimum. What just here? Who got cocoa soap, bar soap, who do direct. Who got cocoa here, tuber, who do direct. Who got cocoa oil, bad these are the end users product. A whole 1 kilo is costing between $20 to $60.
Right. Because I never okay. Oh, here baby to say chocolate na ye dino.
Yes.
And some very chocolate na now beton. Bibi or home.
Yes. Yes.
Package in another company there where you are. Obeton the other best ram. A big adim. Another company there.
They are all in products.
Oh, sir. In the industries in machines now how they are.
Yes. And it is not. And that make kind of radio say it is not the issue of price because from your entire farmers car. It's an issue of leadership thinking forwardly,
right?
Thinking into the future. Say yeah, look around my yaban. Yeah, jahakwa. Yeah, man, a bit jawom.
Right.
Now yakokra chocolate every amanome near the banana board in there.
Yeah, that too.
And beans. Yeah, beans now. Chocolate beans they free. Yakotoni cheap.
Sir.
And the more food they decide. Hey, as a country, a sovereign, independent country, you told them of who decide their mind and say, "Bukoko beans na mama me papa no ma bread." Oh, cocotiers you man ponteli de ka hono wasa, Bono East, Bono West, etc. You all over the place, no. Yeah, na yembe trust, yeah, possible yembe trust. Na you decide the price and famamo.
Now the leadership
come only be no me kwaku amu that. a very short term, very myopic, unstrategic.
That's right.
And you move away from all this. Look, where I was away, and then no panel. Me begina Adentina from Accra to Kumasi. Say Edua Edu Eto Ekwanu. That is the end. You can't go to Kumasi.
That's right.
A whole country of 68, you are going to about 69 years.
I catch a driver and say, oh, quite was a car that the end will come and so do baby Diabua. Yes,
and we are talking about leadership. No, we are talking about leadership. What I say?
That's right.
And when we not tanker, I show not a blast it, and you pack on board echo. That's like you are creating jobs. I will crew her. And I almost say we are touting 24-hour economy. You know, first shift, second shift, third shift. And I'm from money, you have third shift, though, Juma. Thank you for the issue at stake in itself, you know, and yet the pricing, and yet the cocoa farmer, and yet the failure of leadership, successive governments over the years since Kwame Nkrumah. If you open this book, if you go to chapter 36,
that's right.
It talks about the unfinished symphony.
Okay.
The unfinished symphony. Music at Ghana started here. And when you gain the independence. Now Kwame Nkrumah said, no, we can transform our economy with industrialization. Let's build Akosomodam. Let's build Temahabo. Let's do motorway. That music started that time. And to when Kwame Nkrumah, the leader of the orchestra, the leader of Bayano could have also stood on Kwame Nkrumah's legacy and moved forward. Yes, sir. And Kakoko ya make say you will factories all over the country. And a factory look around you be seen what Temau.
Baby.
And Wasau. And Western Northwest. And like it was also a funny localization of industries. Tony Killick, an economist, came here and wrote books about the economic development of Ghana. Sanuma we na akoso o mayimu. Yes, sorry, MPP, NDC, CPP, MPP, NDC, we and that is where our interest is.
But then I know also a child brimpo, I'm going to crofo so here. I don't do common also a child pa.
So
they say they'll say or a board member the ma Cocoa Board Education Fund. And what chairman say, oh my wife say, oh basic university or cocoa research and bonso. And besides Nana, now university in the industry, the end and Kaiboa, or say the original kakra.
There is something, a friend, the business ecosystem.
Right.
So in the business ecosystem in biology is the relationship that exists among living organisms and between living organisms and their environment.
Very well.
The relationship that exists among organisms and between organisms and their environment. That is ecosystem.
Very well.
In the case of business ecosystem, over one business, let's say when we take cocoa, cocoa is linked to cocoa farmers.
That's right.
So what I say, cocoa farmers also on behind and conform on Bayajuma. Now cocoa also on here implements.
That's right.
Catalysts. Say. Until we just say kawaha, we just say waha, yamfamomo.
Okay.
Say a big scale plantation. On mass sprayer, on here drones, on say you produce waha. And various nodes in the ecosystem that links. And they all kind of most of them see the university. It's an aspect of the ecosystem.
That's right.
Nothing. Almost be a factory. They are training and conform to go and work in the factory because they are doing research to feed that factory. And when they come and come, I'm not an economist.
That's right.
My father was. But I believe in what? In development, economic development. And I believe in.
Right.
Marco P. Dodaro in his book.
Okay.
Or say, development is a multifaceted process. A touching baby, according to Marco P. Dodaro.
Right.
And he almost have when they speak, you have to listen. And he what body Kwame Nkrumah see KNUSTC
that's right.
To provide a science. It's our time enter into all the scientific nemaniema or here atomic atomic energy, nuclear, and also everywhere because not of foresaw say in the future the nuclear will play a significant role. And Ghana be here scientists, they that build the cars, they that build the way, they that say, we have the food and nutrition science. I'm a country, no, I lifted itself. So when we talk about ecosystem, education is part of it.
Right.
Provide the human capital. And it's there, you know, by 1D1, this thing, what they call it. Free HSS.
Okay. Free
or the vet, or this term, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, we're producing the human capital away. Now industries new way. Now factories new way.
Okay.
Yeah, you better build a best siphon all this talent and human capital into these areas. Now I'm lifting the country up. We don't have them.
Right.
We don't have them. Train, train, Koko Chaka, from Accra all the way to Kumasi, from Accra all the way to Takoradi, from Accra all the way to whatever it is, from Holy Valley areas, Takoradi to Kumasi, Boabe, because that time we not build a network of train railway lines. Say the Beya, booster ties, the rubber industry out there, Juma. There are many Drega.
That's right.
Now from here, can a free Accra, so Kumasi, all the way to Tamale, from Tamale to Boki, to how they say Boko, and from Boko to Bolgatanga, now Burkina Faso, and they are saying, after no buy. Maybe for the easy line of somewhere where to go, then we make Nigeria dems. Now we also say, what's like, no, we want to every coast, see Senegal, Nafekoa, Nekoha, Nankaya. This is a dream way that's a leader of the country, Guinea.
Right.
Efamo, and you kofa, and the cocoa board, I bet you this country. I don't want to hear that. No, seriously, I know. What I want to see and what I want to hear is cocoa that you package with them on a good storage now. Now, you seek your land. You started wine industry,
right.
Wine production and using cocoa. Cocoa batagana form by the form, sound remember the form of no. Say, and that was the reason why some of us we saw this element, we saw this thing in Honorable Ken. The industrialization agenda of Honorable Ken, Senkasai be leaders in Alpha and the Omoya, and Kayama Tetra, and TV radio stations and publications, and Keka, the world market pricing, and Magana, your home. We are vibrating. Ghana ain't shaky because your life will not depends on foreigners.
Right.
Your life will not depends on the fact that say, toothpaste every 3 years say I hear you three go there from 3 million years away you go for Dubai, China, near their back home. Now we are creating jobs for them, the youth outside. Now that near one church there.
Right.
Now I don't say my friend no council at Tonyama. I don't say for free same ever. It is not about who becomes the president of this Republic of Ghana. It's about the type of leader who can foresee the future and use the resources that we have here in this country to produce, feed Ghana, export Ghana, both within Africa and outside Africa. That is what we
need. Zimbabwe so so share fugu obviously a friend but had their batakari fugu so what their blouse or buy and be declare say every Wednesday be a share batakari. Mr. say a dear the air batakari industry no must nipa be 6 million or what to about if you could do so what to batakari will be a video be ato I say
you see, I don't believe in spontaneity. As a strategist, I don't believe in spontaneity. Because we are going to batakari yanko. Now it is they have given you an idea. Say they call it blouse. It means the demand on the here be. And even the shape of batakari no crown. Obeda what shape because material is heavy, is a winter product material. And then I obeya and to abasano. Winter kakra was South Africa no bit na say o be on the beach train e bit na shape no different change the style akoton for revenue, right? And then we go to East Africa also because of the hilly mountains, the wood valleys.
That's right.
What I say, the wood valleys in East Africa the katabatic and anabatic noise flowing all over the place. It causes problems. I want to and then the Beya, and then the Beya, in the United States, even Soviet Union, and yeah, I want more power. Then the Beya. If you just don't come here and say, but I can read the auto, but you sit and say, I'm confirming my idea. How do I spark the idea? Idea needs spark. Hope needs action.
Right.
Quote and quote from Honorable Ken in Agyapong. What I say, and come on, yes, my friend or views or then ask the next question. So, what is the way to forward?
Right.
The way forward, they say, this conversation I heard about Kukwa for you into Amuka, for some price. You did it 10 years ago, you did it 5 years ago, and you said, you said, 2022.
Yeah.
If the answer is no, then the question is, how do we diversify? How do we work? How do we strategize in such a way? Say, "Sa and come away, you need you, but because you they say they you turn what amanoni."
That's what I say. That's a papa. We say, every call in your interim car, ubie, any or near my be brainy, who do na emo. I was at the politics and they didn't come away a lawyer, that's a private legal practitioner, and I'm no. Edi enkomo na yehwe na fe yetibe edi dwumade da season say brana soa ne sa na yahwe said the enkomo enso ebeko me fast da former production team dey na obi
just before you go I say over the weekend Honorable Ken in Agyapong so stood upon the platform no oda Ghana for nyina ase and oda the team Ken ase and oda delegates ni nyina ase enti mejana name na we asida kese anu nikabia ama Ghana ni bia otemene anopai.
That's right.
So Honorable Ken so damo se munya gidie ewonu na emrepa beba
vero abisa so na mamemfa akwanya we so amamfo bi of no birthday se buy na me wish mom tell na fe ye nyina yemfa dwumadie no ensi happy birthday enko emma empadifo bi eno mo mu do ma woda ede na yesha ye produce happy birthday to Maswell Afo. I pray for God's guidance, protection and long life. Happy birthday bro from Ohene Kofi Safo. And on this I would pay mawo. And also happy birthday bakwe ho enko emfamao ye frau Madam Evelyn Giabo of Okankwe Central Abekala Pass we Efrioma and Africans ahodo nyina Michael Agyapong and Michael Agyapong from Chairman Dankwa Nabo Patrick Yaboama and Afin so Osofisi Kapa Boafo omo nyina we show awodapa enti ever konya we so na ye we she awodapa me the production team nyina asida ema so na lawyer kwaku amodate eba ya edi enkomo ye du si nyankopon ya no chena ye beto aso e wo the dialogue shows we di e de kwabe abo ku da nkomo me da se so hwe me free no so bremu egu ise no nkro abo e ya pa mu